Alright. That should have fixed the issue. Alright. Alrighty-roo. Hold on, let me lower the game volume. I think it's a little loud. There we go. Alright. Alright. Should have fixed it. Think we're good. I'm getting all the green lights. It's such a simple fix, too. It's so silly. It's so silly. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Sorry about that. I swear, the silliest things cause a stream to be going from, like, 10 frames a second to 60, and then you just switch, like, one thing, and then, bam, the whole stream is, like, 60 FPS all the way, brother. Okay, now I'm getting a red light again. What the fuck? Ugh. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Okay. I have no idea what's causing this. Because the thing is, it goes... I'm getting all the green lights for like a minute. It's like, okay, you're streaming at 60 FPS, max bitrate. And then it's like, you're barely working, you know. We're not streaming even... We're not even firing on one cylinder. I find that strange. Literally in my test stream, I was streaming for a solid like 3-4 minutes, and it was totally fine. I'm barely streaming for 1 minute now, and it's like, no! Stop trying to abuse me! What is it that is totally killing you right now? Lower the bitrate again, maybe that'll do it? Okay, connection seems to have smoothed out. I have no idea what was going on there. That's weird. Anyway, assuming I continue to just have green lights, which is what I want to see. I want to see all the green lights. We should be good. We should be good. Should be all set and dandy at a golden standard. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? Right. So, now, I want to drop by and talk to me retainers. Want to talk to me retainers. Want to check in with them. Make sure they're all dandy and pretty and doing good. Oh, it's been forever since I logged into the game. It's been a hot minute. Been a hot minute. Alright, so ride the train. More calls. Oh, that's right. I don't think I need to do that. I'll just use the Ethernet. So just how long it's been. I've totally forgot the best way to travel inside the city. The Ethernet network. Alright. To the plaza! Away! And I'll say goodbye. And I say goodbye. Yeah. Alright. La di da di da di da. Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna share the stream on the other channel. I'm gonna move my guy over here first. I'm gonna place him right there. Yes, good boy. This is where a phone is useful. I can't switch accounts while I'm streaming on the computer, but I can most certainly do that. Yeah. Heaven be man, so wild and free. No road is too short. Repost. Gotta do the hashtags. Because why not? Boom. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Huh? Why did you no post? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I had the wrong link. I'm an idiot. There we go. Bam. Oh, come on. Cantina. Did you sell anything? Yes, you sold. Good. Mans. I always like the good mans. No, I don't. What hunting? What hunt can I send you on? That's why I do need to upgrade her gear at some point. Right, in Azealia. Azealia, my dear, how are you? Okay, you didn't say anything. Damn it, girl. You had such promise! Okay, I don't think I have anything in my inventory really worth selling. No, that's mostly food. Alright. You also need gear. Just south. Right, go grab some tin. Why not? Grab some tin ore. It's something. La dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da da. La dee da dee da dee da. La dee da dee da dee da. La dee da dee da. La dee da dee da. Baka baka bang bang. Baka baka bang bang. Yeah. Alright. Now, I have to decide what I'm going to do. I know I want to level some classes today. At the very least, I kind of want to unlock all the ones I haven't yet. Which comes down to... I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. Which comes down to... Scholar, Rogue, Dancer, Arcanist, and Red Mage. All of those I have not unlocked yet. So I gotta get to those. And obviously, the long-term goal is I still gotta level up every class to max, which is gonna take a hot fucking minute. I still gotta get Black Mage up higher, because to do all the role quests in the later expansions, you need to have a magical DPS, and unfortunately, despite the fact that Black Mage was my first class, I still have not leveled it up to the appropriate level yet. So, yay! Yay, yay! So, yeah, I gotta work on that. Same with physical range DPS. I gotta get Archer or Machinist up as fast as possible. Yeah. So much to do. What feels like so little time. Da 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 dee da dee da da dee da dee da da. Ha! Okay. I'm a goofball. I'm a weird person. That weird. Righto. So now. I think what I'll start off with is I'll switch to my Archer. And I guess pick up the next class quest for him. Yeah, why not? Not a bad thing to keep leveling. Teleport, you bitch. Instant transmission. Oh yeah, we're there. We have arrived, Your Highness. Right, where are you? Violators will be shot. Well, how fantastic. That's when you know you've met your match with individuals. Doesn't make sense. I'm just saying shit at this point. Oh, man. Last night was a long night. Oh, whew.
Boy, howdy, was it long. Boy, had it and a half, was it long.
Alright, so let's grab the next quest. Oh. Guildmaster Lucian, I have returned for the next mission you have to assign me to. Please, I am very interested in mastering the arts of the bow. Grant me this succor. Fancy medieval word. Welcome back, Shroud. I trust you have been keeping your nose to the grindstone. Indeed I have. Not in the game recently, unfortunately, but I have. I've been a busy bee. Buzz buzz. As I mentioned when last we spoke, you will train under Sylvier's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself of his wealth of experience. Go now and present yourself before him. Yes, Mom. What the? Yes. For some reason, the stream doesn't seem to have a thumbnail. I just noticed that. There we are. I see it was too much to hope that you would not return. The others believe that you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the Wildwood Elysian. The essence of this art, to read one's enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No. It is only out of respect for Lucian that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the East Shroud and seek out the targets hidden there, but do not presume this will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery, yet the trials set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestigial guardians prior to taking aim, a feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? Mayhap you are thinking that the Mikote set you a similar task? You are wrong. She asked merely that you consider where your foes are, that you discern precisely where they will be. How, then, will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize their patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsels, your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. What a kind gentleman, eh? Isn't he so friendly? You just want to bitch slap him. With all the might and fury of 1,000 suns. You always gotta have that arrogant mentor that's just, you do not possess the necessary requirements to meet the basics of what I ask. You know. It's a fun cliche. Some would argue overused, but I would say it's a fun cliche. Boom. Right, antelope stag, away! We fly! Ah, tree butt. Okay, hold on. Make sure I get a good vantage point here. Too far away. Well, bagger. I got it! I hit it right in the bullseye. Brilliant, eh? Alright, boom. Also hidden targets. Alright, so let's get around to this one. Bam! And get the one over there. Oh, bugger! Fucking vultures! I just right back in Gridani. Okay. Instant transmission time. We have returned. So you have returned. A passable performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of Wildwood tradition, a tradition built upon the bones of the many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadows, to hold the enemy at a distance and to protect the weak. All of it, everything was... This was a waste of time. You cannot understand. But if you are so intent upon following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you go to the North Shroud. Exali scouts have been sighted near the river west of Etat's Spire, and, unless you are entirely ignorant of Gridania history, I need not explain that this act of aggression is part of centuries-old conflict. The minions do not matter. It is their leader, Nazul Katlan, the Violator, who must fall. He commands the scouts and will be well guarded, yet he stands upon a hostile ground with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and fight will be short. Kaiju, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hey, let me know how smooth the stream is, because I keep getting little error reports. I changed the settings on my stream a little bit, and it's backfiring, so I'm trying to fix it now. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. Right out. He's fine? Okay. I keep getting these little buffer errors and stuff like that. It might be on YouTube's front, because I'm looking at OBS and it doesn't even have any record of lost frames, buffering. Yeah, I'm getting no reports of that on OBS's side of things. I don't know. I don't know. I defeat Nazul Katlan, the Violator. My stag, heed me ho! Oh, shite. Alright, here we are. Destination. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, go down, Birdman. And he's dead. Alright, next up. You bastard. Alright, moving our way through here. What the? You shall assist me? Good. I need assistance. Bam. Come on. Come on, bitch. Down to there. I do not know anything about Final Fantasy. That's okay. Most people don't. Thing is, the franchise... First thing I always tell everybody about the entire franchise. The number does not mean this is a sequel. Think of each Final Fantasy iteration as a different universe. So Final Fantasy VII, that's the 7th universe or parallel universe of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy I, that's its own universe, so on and so forth. It's the best way I know how to describe it. Like, it's a bunch of different stories that take place in wildly different worlds, universes with different histories. There's only certain things that are transferable between them, like certain characters and events. And primals. Primals are usually a thing that are in all of them, give or take. This is coming from someone who hasn't played all of them, mind you. But I played 7 and this one. And he's dead. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Thank you, Say Crawford, for subscribing. Fuck. I forgot how loud that was gonna be. Oh god. I gotta learn. I gotta figure out how to lower that. That's gonna give me a heart attack. Fuck. That jumped me. Oh god. Actually, can I actually lower that right now, or is that not gonna be a thing I could do till later? I'll have to open up Streamlabs to fix it. Oh well. So anyway, how's your day going there, Kai? I hope good. I hope it's kosher. Let's see. Yeah. So we gotta report back to Silver. Tenu Gredania! Away! Alright. Even now I struggle to credit this century's reports. Yet here you are, and Nazul Catalin, the Violator, is no more. That a goddamn adventurer should be so. Only by the grace of Nemea herself could you have survived. But even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word. Shroud, should you stay or should you go? Should I stay or should... Okay. I cannot. You have completed the task, and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Lucienne. She will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. Oh, you'll get no more from me. Off with you. Yes, sir. What a lovely gentleman. Truly a mentor for the ages. I am given to understand that you single-handedly drove off an Ixali scouting party, and that you did so with precision and guile. How exactly was the training, Lucien? Shroud's just an adventurer. Silvier thrust him into the jaws of the enemy in the hope that he wouldn't come back. And when against all expectation he did come back, that stubborn ass still refused to acknowledge his skill. Is that truly your impression? Well, yes. He said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Silvier sees Shroud's skill. Of that I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered those words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and his heart are in a disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Shroud. You have applied yourself to Leia and Silver's lessons, and demonstrated your command of the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate this accomplishment. Repelling Shot is an advanced technique that enables an archer to evade attacks, whilst continuing to fire upon his opponent. Used wisely, it can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that with regular practice, you will learn how best to employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. Thank you, madame. Alright, what would benefit me most? It's a hat. I could get a hat. I guess we'll get the hat. Gimme. Huh! Anyway. Alright, so now I gotta level up another 3 levels before I unlock the next set of class quests. And unfortunately, until I'm level 30, I can't use PvP as a way to level. Damn it all! Right here. Yeah. What shall I do? Probably could dungeon crawl for a bit. If I do... So jump 10 yums away to target. Okay. We'll put that in Shift S for now. I wonder when Archer gets an AoE. AoEs are so important. I assume they have one. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know for sure. Pretty sure, but don't know for sure. Alright, so I guess we'll just hop into a dungeon. Hop into a dungeon, get leveling. It's a DPS queue, so it might take a minute.
Yay.
This is a very, very fine Sunday. Yeah. My plan for my first stream back to FF was going to be the new Alliance raid, but I decided to put that off because today's schedule is a bit weird. A friend of mine and his wife are going through something pretty hard right now, and I know we visited them yesterday. In fact, I was there overnight, and I helped out as best I could, but headed home this morning. But they wanted to stop by with the babies and kind of they need people right now. So at some point today they might come over. They might go see family. I don't know. So that's why I wasn't comfortable just putting up, say, hey, for sure I'm gonna do the new Alliance raid, and I'll do it all the way through, and I'll have time for it. Truth is, I don't know. I don't know that that's the case. So decided to do a more casual stream, one that I could end at any point if I get a message from saying, hey, I'm coming over, or hey, me and the kids are coming over, and we're gonna talk and chat, and we're gonna catch up, and we're gonna do our best to get our mind off the serious stuff. So that is why my first FF stream back to streaming FF was not the Alliance raid. Hopefully that'll be on my next day off, which I think will be Wednesday. Gotta love them DPS queues. Let me double check the thumbnail still. Yeah, good. Okay. Just double checking because the thumbnail disappeared before. So, checking it didn't vanish for some reason. I know YouTube occasionally will remove a thumbnail, but they won't like give a reason. That's happened to me a couple times. Now, the usual reason they remove a thumbnail is pretty basic. They remove a thumbnail typically if it's like inappropriate, like it has gore on it, or it has something sexual on it. Things like that will usually get a thumbnail removed. But there have been times where I put up a very innocuous thumbnail, one that's just kind of basic, and it's been removed. And they don't even send me that email that they usually send, which is, hey, we removed your thumbnail because we find it suggestive or whatever. Just double checking it wasn't removed again. That would have been rude. Would have been horrid, I say. Truly terrible. Yeah, I just got my. I've had a braid in for the last week or so, but I had a new one set in yesterday because I had to take a shower, obviously. So, and to take a shower properly with a braid in, you kind of want to take the braid out and shampoo it and stuff like that, and then gotta put a new one in. Unfortunately, I cannot braid my own hair because I have no idea how that works. So, had a family member do it. But I like it. I like my braid. Came out pretty good. I wish my hair would grow longer, but it doesn't seem to want to grow past like the back of my neck. I don't know. Maybe patience is the key there. Patience, it will grow. It will grow long and exceedingly hard to take care of. I want to fucking like braid like the Dothraki, you know what I'm saying? Like, Khal Drogo's braid down to his fucking back. Not really. That'd be a bit of a pain in the ass to handle. It'd be kind of like being a male Rapunzel. No, but a longer braid than I got would be nice. Goddamn DPS queues. Go faster! A man needs to level. Hey. Alright, so how's everybody in chat doing? Glad you might have left, but still checking. Ooh. Cracking my bones like Rice Krispies grass. Bad gamer, you beautiful bastard. How are you doing today? Starting early, morning to you too as well. Well, I was awake anyway because I was at a friend's house last night. I stayed overnight to help out with the babies. You know, do my best given their situation, but yeah, I was able to get home this morning, and instead of going to, I slept on their couch, so it's not like I didn't get any sleep, but yeah, it was very uncomfortable. But now I'm home and I'm up, so start streaming. For me, it's almost 10 a.m., so it's not super early in the morning. How about you, Bad Gamer? How you doing? How's your morning going, brother? Get your coffee yet? I don't know if you drink coffee. If not coffee, whatever drink you drink to get you going in the morning. If you do. I am presuming. Goddamn DPS queue. Pop already. I want to level this damn archer with some effectiveness. Yay! Oh, I love how I hit 7 minutes and it's like, oh, our average wait time has gone up another 3 minutes. Fucker. Fine, 10 minutes. 10-minute queue for DPS. Let me in! Let me in! Just want to level my archer. Look at all the classes I gotta level to get damn queue. It's gonna take forever. Since most of them are DPS. Oh god. I didn't like Sage initially, I gotta say. I haven't leveled much with Sage, but it felt very wonky. I'm also not great with healers, so it might just be my proclivity. I'm not really like I wasn't really feeling it, you know what I'm saying? Good, just woke up and hey, blueberry muffins, yum, yum yum. I haven't had any muffins. I haven't even had cereal. I looked at some oatmeal, but I was like, nah. Okay, it's not looking like it wants to pop. Come on, man. You don't want to pop? Fine. Fine. You want to fight me on this? We'll fight. We'll go to war. How about that? You want to go war? Alright, so... screw it. The queue's probably long because it's probably early in the morning period. Like, say, you might like Sage. It's very DPS oriented. Well, I have Sage. I've unlocked Sage. You know, I got Sage. I just didn't like the initial experience with it. It's not, again, I want to stress this. I don't think it's bad. I don't think Sage is a bad class at all. It's just, it didn't click with me. If that makes sense. I think it looks cool, but I don't know. I have a hard time with healers to begin with. But Sage in particular, I don't know, something about it just felt off to me. I guess it's the way you connect to the person you're healing, and then you know, what was it? What was the ability to do that? Eucrasia? No, Cardia. I don't even remember how to do it now. But there's an ability where you basically connect yourself, kind of like the dance partner thing, or the Dragoon has that other ability that allows you to connect to someone else for ability stuff. I know Sage has something like that. In fact, that's like the main way you heal the tank and shit. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it was confusing to use. Yeah, it's one of those things. I don't have a natural proclivity to something like that. No, I do like well, I did. I know that there's been changes to it now that Endwalker's come out, but Astrologian. I like Astrologian. The heart of the cards is with me. I must summon Exodia. I know, overplayed meme, but it's a meme. Nice. Alright, so a couple abilities there. No longer active. Right here. Anyway, I don't know, let's go do some PvP, I guess. We're gonna do some PvP. Wait, by the way, is that, shoot, what is that thing? Travel? Oh. Crap. I'm trying to remember what it was. Achievements. I think that was it. PvP, general. Rows reset at 10 or 11 Eastern, I think. People are probably waiting on reset. Okay. You're probably right. So this is still this season's still active, right, for Frontline Fury, and because I still haven't gotten all the mounts. Yeah. The only mount out of that PvP season thing that they unlocked I've gotten so far is Goten. I haven't gotten the other ones. Goten's the golden one. I know there's a golden one, a silver one, and actually, don't remember the color of the other one. The other metallic. Was it bronze? No, I don't think it was bronze. That doesn't sound right. Trying to remember. Boss. Wolf's Den Pier. Away! Instant transmission. I stand by that meme. I think yes. Okay. Oh, man. I swear, my bones are gonna be like fucking pop rocks. See if I can keep track of the stream on my phone a little bit. Because YouTube keeps telling me there's a bitrate issue, but as far as I've seen in the preview, it doesn't look like that's the case. I don't know, maybe YouTube is detecting something that the human eye can't. If so, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so, for my achievements... Alright, so for my achievements, PvP, if it'll load. So what do I need? Okay, so I gotta win 10 front lines. I win 10 front lines and win 60 period PvP stuff. Okay. Well, I guess for frontline, oh, I'll get 1,000 wolf marks off the bat. I've already gone through most of this this series. I definitely got all the rewards for this series, so yeah. Actually, did I just make the problem? Oh, wait, no, I think I went in the wrong direction. Does it want more? Well, maybe that'll fix the problem. Or potentially make it worse. We'll find out. You need to do more, but you don't want to burn out and then not play for 6 months. I know the feeling. I know the feeling, my friend. I truly do. Oh, God. Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to me. Although, the only reason I burnt out after Endwalker was just because of all that emotion. Like, that... The way the story ended, I won't spoil anything for anybody who watches the VOD, so don't click off. But, I don't know, like, for me, that was so emotionally taxing and draining that afterwards I just needed to step away. I was like, oh, God. I felt I had been smacked in the face with the emotion paddle. No. That's right in the keister. Took that bat and just got a good swing ready, you know. Here we go. Gonna whack it right in the face. Come on, here we go. Bang! That was a batter up of emotion. Wow, even Frontline's taking a hot minute. I think is I really I do really enjoy PvP now. Well, the thing is I enjoyed it before. I just didn't like it, not in the way that I was like, oh, I really want to PvP all the time. I wasn't at that state before now. I've definitely hit like my stride with that. If that makes sense. When it comes to like PvP, I enjoyed Frontline quite a bit, and I like spamming it. I didn't like fuck, what was it called now? The 4v4. I think it was 4v4. I can't remember the name of that mode anymore. But the 4v4 mode, I didn't enjoy that. Like that arena fight, that was not my thing. Or the team. Oh, see a team. Darn it. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that too much, but with the addition of with the addition of the Crystalline Conflict, they've really amped up PvP, and I still enjoy Frontline as much as I did before, but Crystalline Conflict definitely takes the cake in terms of PvP mode. Something about just a mode like that, it's a push the payload. It's a lot of fun. There's a reason people played the same that same mode over and over and over and over again in things like Overwatch. It's despite the fact that it's the same every time in terms of like the actual purpose or the goal of that mode. What's different is the engagement, right? Like how good the enemy team is, how bad yours is, how good yours is versus how bad theirs is. And also the different strategies you employ in the battle, and with the three maps we currently have, the environmental hazards. If I will say this, Crystalline Conflict would not be anywhere near as good as it is if the different maps didn't have those environmental dangers. Because you have the Molten map area one that's like Stormblood. That one has the bombs that show up and they make entire aisles of the arena blow up and cause damage. You have the aerial one, which I think is supposed to take place in the clouds from Heaven's Ward. That one blows everybody up in the air, and if you didn't use your shield in time, everybody comes back hailing down and you lose half your health. And if you were just short of half your health when you went up, you're dead. Like by the time you hit the ground, boom, dead. It halves your health. It's so horrible. So you gotta remember, you gotta keep track of that when it happens. Hit your guard. And make sure you don't fucking go flying. Oh, it's little things like that, and I can't wait till they add more maps to it, because I believe they are. I don't know for that for certain, but I believe they are. They're gonna add more maps. They're gonna add more maps with environmental hazards like that, and the mode is gonna be even more fun. And the three that because I've played like. I want to say I've played easily like 300 to 400 games of Crystalline Conflict, if not more. For me, because I spammed it so much when Crystalline Conflict dropped, I almost burnt myself out on the mode. That's after like almost 400 rounds. So, and I will say, because of all that spamming of the mode, I definitely got real familiar with the environmental hazards. So. Kind of lost a little bit of its fervor. For me, anyway. So I can't wait till they add more modes to make, add more maps with environmental hazards and stuff to mix it up. Also, I wonder if they're going to experiment with like the layout of the arenas, because the layouts they already have are pretty good. But I wonder if they're going to try even newer ones, or if they're going to start replicating the ones they have, just on different maps with different environmental hazards. I'm curious what they're gonna come up with for Crystalline Conflict, because it really, Crystalline Conflict really revamped PvP in FF14. The only thing I'll say, in terms of like a negative for Crystalline Conflict or PvP as a whole, is the botting issue. Well, not botting. Well, I've heard that there's a lot of bots. I don't know if I've encountered any. The cheating, though, that's for sure I've encountered. I've encountered people where I swear to Christ, I stand by this. I've been in a game, and someone used their limit break twice in a row. And I mean that, like, twice. Now, I know some limit breaks, it looks like they're used twice in a row, when really it's just the one usage, but it just, they can hit it multiple times or something like that. But no, this was like a Dragoon that used that dive bomb attack, and I saw that dive bomb once, like maybe a minute passed, and then they did it again. So, I don't know. Some was fishy there. There's another one that was pretty fishy where there was a tank I was attacking, and he was taking no damage. And he wasn't even using guard. And as far as I could tell, he wasn't really using any of his. It was also a Dark Knight, so he wasn't using or dropping the Blackest Night. It may be what he was doing is he was spamming Recuperate, but even then, I didn't really see his health go down at all. So I don't know. It was there's been some shady moments while playing CC. But I will say this: the vast majority of CC I've played, I haven't noticed any cheating. It's been pretty clear of that nonsense. So I don't know. I've heard conflicting reports about Crystalline Conflict. Yeah, I've got lucky and not noticed a lot, but I know it's an issue. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I'll never understand that. I guess I can understand it a little bit with this mode because of how the series Momstone thing works. Like you need to win matches to really get good season XP, and if you keep losing matches, your progress in the Momstones is halved, and a lot of people that's gonna be irritating. So from that angle, I can kind of understand the want to cheat. I can as much as I don't want to say that, but it's true. I can kind of get it because a lot of people who did PvP initially really just wanted the Archfiend set. I know that was my biggest motivator. Is like I fucking want that set. It looks sexy as hell, and it does. I stand by that. God, this set, it's glorious. Stand by it. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Look at this shit, bro. Look at it. Look at it. God tier. I like this set, so don't get me wrong. That was my big motivator. But trust me, I would have stopped playing after like the first 10 rounds. If it was really like not fun to play. But it is. Crystalline Conflict is fun. So that made it easier to spam the mode and get the Archfiend set. Even though I was losing a lot. I just kind of took my lickings and said, screw it, keep playing, still fun. Even when I got mad at my teammates, I was like, don't care. Well, I did care. In those moments, I was raging. But afterwards, it's like, after you had a moment to cool off, you're like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I enjoy CC a lot. Come on, frontline, just pop so I can do... So I hopefully can win that frontline and add to my 10 frontline victories I need to get. You plan to do the Alliance raid today? No, I figure you missed what I said earlier. Probably weren't here yet. But I was going to do the Alliance raid as my first stream back on the FF stuff. The reason I have not done that, and won't be doing that today, is the general gist is I got some news last night after I got out of work that a friend and his wife got some... They had a really bad... oh, there we go. They had a really bad thing occur. And they needed to be consoled, so I went and saw them, and I stayed there overnight, helped out with the babies. They got 2 baby boys, I helped out with the babies. I helped change them, helped keep them entertained, and helped alleviate some of their stress because they just went through something very traumatic. And I stayed the night, helped out, and this morning I just got home. And before I left, they told me that they wanted to come and visit us today at some point to continue help alleviating their stress and just give them something to get their minds off the worst of it. So at some point today, I don't know how early, how late, they don't even know. They're supposed to be coming over. So the reason I'm streaming a more casual stream, like just leveling PvP or / an AMA, is I want to be able, like a casual stream like this, I can bail on at any point. Not that I, want to use that phrasing, but it's a stream that I can find a place to stop, like within a 5-minute range of any given activity. So if I get that text like, hey, we're on our way, we can't wait to see you, I can go, okay, great, and I can say goodbye to you guys, can do a quick outro, hop off, and get ready to receive them. So that's the reason I decided to go with a casual stream primarily, because at any point I might get that message, that ding. But they're going through a rough time right now. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. This last week has been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I had to bury a friend only a couple days ago. And yeah, I'm not gonna focus on the negative stuff. I'm supposed to be entertaining you guys, and supposed to be bringing some alleviated energy for you guys. So that's what I'm gonna focus on. Focus on that. Come on there. But next opportunity I get to stream FF, I will stream the Alliance raid. Plus, it's probably, all things considered, it's probably better to do a casual stream anyway, just to, hopefully start getting some of the audience on the main channel, kind of switching over here. Oh wait, am I? Oh, I'm in the Twin Adder. Ah, shit. Every time I'm on the Twin Adder, I lose. Recuperate. Ah, shit. Fuck. Nah, yeah. I got balls. Damn it. Fucking wrecked me. You bastards. It's been a while since I did this particular format. Get back here, you little bitch. Smart to chase after him. After this point. Twin Adder always, I don't know what it is. Like the moment you get on Twin Adder, it's just your natural instincts for kicking ass just go away. It's moving on now. Moving on. That's where we're going. My rule of thumb, stick with the horde. Like all of us are in the center. Fuck. Goddamn stun. There's elixir. Reset my MP. Yep. Stuns, man. Oh, ooh, fuck, damn, they got me. They fucking got me on that one. Shit.
Son of a bitch.
Alright. Tip number 3. Every time I'm in the Twin Adder, we just suck. That's the thing I've noticed in Frontlines in particular. If you're on Maelstrom or Immortal Flames, for some reason, even though it's randomized, right? Like, it's completely randomized, but for some reason, every time, Maelstrom and Immortal Flames get, like, the best players. Which I guess it's sad that I get organized into Twin Adder then, given that mindset. But it just seems like they always feel more, what's the word? Organized. This would be the nicest way to put it. Finish your elixir. Fuck. Mage. You cunt. Not that I need to use it right now anyway, but fuck it. Top it off. Top me off. Inject it into my veins. Thank you. Okay, 2 of them are fighting over there. Oh wow, good thing I didn't jump into that. I would have been fucked. This is why you double check where your people are. Also, great rule of thumb, always go where the horde goes. Cats. Alright. Boom. Don't support me. Die. I call this strategy rush the new guy. Okay, yeah, we're backing off. I guess not. Sorry the alerts are so loud. I definitely gotta turn. Fuck it. Thank you, Slogan, for subscribing. Much appreciated, brother. They do need to fix that. Yeah, that is one thing that is annoying on Frontlines. Is you have to manually dismount to attack, or you're screwed. I feel like you should just be able to hit attack and it'll pop you off. Feel like your performance gets kneecapped. Also, sometimes you just fucking get cheesed to death when that happens. Doesn't mean we are spread the fuck out. What the fuck? We are spread thin. Occupying. Got 10. Take me away, my friend. Whee! Whee! At least so far we're in second place at least. Maelstrom are definitely ruling the roost here. But let's let them fight it out over there. Looks like they're having a blast. Nobody's attacking. Other ones are. Yeah. Alright, gentlemen, we must charge onto the breach. Acquire the next objective. Fantastic. Oh shit. Ah, crap. Looks like we're still controlling all the points. So we definitely need to get more people over there. Hold on. Let's recoup. Sure red doesn't knock us off this point. Because we might take the lead here. Use that strategy. I respect it as a fellow Dark Knight, but as the enemy opponent, not a fan. Yeah, the white mage just has a fucking Kamehameha wave. That still makes me laugh. That's their PvP ultimate. It's like, oh! Like, I kill you with holiness. I can't think of it any other way. It's literally, we're killing you with holiness. No death. Like, well, shit. Alright, only controlling 1 point now. We are so close to winning now. We're at 778. 781. Okay, we need 19 more points. And then we win. Oh shit. You are funny. No, you don't. No, fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Did we win? I don't know. Did we? Oh shit, we did win. Okay, great. Oh wow, I got 3 kills. I didn't even notice I got three kills. Alright, 14 assists. I died 3 times. Not my best number of deaths. Yeah. I didn't do too bad. And we won! Yay! And this is why you do roulettes from time to time. I do stand by, though, that usually the Twin Adder loses. Like, I don't know if it's like a bad luck thing. We won there, and I'm really happy we turned it around, because we had a slow start, but I don't know, that's just my experience, is the Twin Adder usually get their asses kicked. Not that I give up if I end up in Twin Adder, I still try, but I don't know, it's definitely a rare feeling to play Twin Adder in the front lines and win. White Mage used to be virtually unkillable in PvP unless it was like 20v1. Hey. Oh, man. Oyabun tumbling dice. Oyabun tumbling dice. What? That's a very curious name. What a curious name, my friend. From whence did you earn it? Okay, so that brings my total count of frontline wins to 4 out of 10. Wait, wasn't it 4? I swear it was 4 out of 10 before. It might have been 3 out of 10, but I swear it was 4 already.
Whatever.
So, but that brings Furious Fatalities of 43 out of 60. So I need to win 17 more victories in either Crystalline Conflict or Frontlines to earn that amount. And then 6 more wins in Frontlines to win the other one. I don't know. How long do I have before that thing ends? Or is that like just whenever you get it done? I don't know. Is it a permanent achievement thing? I'm not sure if it's temporary. I know the series Momstones are, but I already done everything in that I wanted to. Oh, by the way, good news, good news to the rest of my FF community. I have commissioned someone to make me some custom alerts and custom overlays and stuff for a Dark Knight kind of themed FF stream HUD thing. So hopefully that'll get done within the next month or so, I believe. I know the person had a lot of other people in the queue, so it might take longer. But I can't wait for those to come in, because it'll make the stream feel more unique in that regard, aesthetically. But in the meantime, I do have like little temporary alerts and stuff in place until we get the other stuff. That is in the works. Probably turn off my gaming thing. Yeah. Now, let's see here. I don't watch for the alerts. Well, no. It's not like I think like the new alerts and stuff is gonna be like the difference between someone watching or not watching. But it's something cool to make it feel more official, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not phrasing this the best way, but you know, every streamer, except in maybe Asmogan Gold, but kind of his aesthetic is the basic aesthetic, if that makes sense. He gives off the vibe of I don't give a shit, you know, he has a plain, bland setup, but it works because it kind of fits his personality as well. But you know, you got other streamers out there like Shroud and Ninja and the stuff who actually have, you know, unique overlays, you know, unique stream setups. And I think it feels nicer to have those sometimes, I think. I used to have a nicer setup than I do now. Like, I have a pretty plain, bland setup right now for the stream overlays and alerts and stuff. But, you know, it helps a streamer feel more unique if they have something aesthetic like that to go along with their stream. Something that doesn't feel like any other bog standard streamer just kind of throwing on a stream. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the difference between people watching or not watching. It's just, it's nicer to have. So, Bad Gamer, how's your friend? Did your friend already start watching my streams as like the on the other channel as an entry to the to FF14, or is that something you're still convincing them to do? Or am I talking to the wrong person? I think that was you, right? No, you already started? Okay, we're up to 3.4 Heaven's Word post MSQ. Okay, nice. Are they enjoying it? I hope so. Yeah. Right now, my plan is to take those streams and, instead of, like, just re-uploading the whole stream, I might do that. I might actually put up a poll, see if people want, like, the full uncut raw footage. But my plan right now is to record all the necessary portions of it. The in-between dead air, the in-between like leveling and stuff like that, I'm thinking about cutting out and making actual videos like I plan to do on this channel. But actually now that I have a kind of methodology about it, I can do it like that. I don't know, I'm thinking I could start doing it like that. And in the meantime, leave the raw, uncut streams on this channel. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the approach. Kind of make it so it's more dynamic than just re-uploading the whole stream. Hey, Angry Cupcake, how you doing, brother? Hope you're having a good day. I didn't save my play, did it? All right. This is my first Crystalline Conflict match in like a month, I want to say. Nah, it hasn't been a month, has it? Nah, I think it's been more like a couple weeks. Oh, been a hot minute, so. Free. I'm not too rusty. I might be. We'll find out. Let me through the gates. Until the last fight I'll ever know. Live and die on this day. Live and die on this day. Let me through the gates. Woo! Freedom! Alright, so it looks like they also have a Dark Knight. Grab. Yep. Come on, guys. We got 2 healers on our group. Good. You're still pushing the point. Resurrect me. I'm on game.
Get me back up. Get me back off on my feet.
Germany Hacker, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Interesting to see how this goes. I've played the Crystalline Conflict about 400 or so games. I've only won like 58 of them. Goal is to make this 59. Oh shit, we gotta regroup. Yeah, we wiped. Okay, guys. Oh shit. Right, we went this way. Fuck. Yeah, Crystalline Conflict is like 80% how good your team is and 20% skill. Unfortunately. It is a really fun mode though. Even though you lose 90% of them, it's still really fun. No. Uh-oh. Here comes turbulence. There you don't. Get off my fucking point. Yeah, we got railroaded. Nice, sounds like you have my level of skill. I probably have worse level of skill than you do. Here's the thing, I'm definitely never going to be like a high-end PvPer. I play only ranked, so if you play casual, it might be better. But for me, I pretty much solely play ranked. I haven't been able to get above bronze. Yeah, we got steamrolled. And that's not an uncommon sight, by the way. At least for me. I know there are some people, Quasi, for example. He's another FF14 content creator. He is, I think, Crystal, which is like the highest tier you can be in PvP. He is one of the better ones. And he's pretty fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. He plays Dragoon in PvP, which is really, really good. There are definitive better classes to play in PvP because of their ultimate abilities / their limit breaks. I'm playing one of the better tanks for PvP, Dark Knight, because Eventide is a really damn good limit break. Like when you activate that bitch, it activates. You know, you slant because it creates unfortunately a vertical straight line AoE essentially. And anything within that line is going to take a lot of damage, and it's based on how much health you have. So if I'm max health, I deliver the max amount of damage to everybody else, all my opponents, and none to my allies. And the thing is, the ability also acts to make you temporarily immortal. So if you're in a bind and you're like it's 5v1, for example, and you activate Eventide, even though you're going to do minimal damage to them probably because they've whittled down your health, it'll prevent them from being able to kill you even though you're at 1 HP for like a solid 5 seconds. It doesn't last very long, but that gives you 5 seconds to try and get out of there and try and activate standard issue elixir, other things like that. You know, there's a methodology to using Eventide correctly. But yeah, the two main usages of it are going to be if you're at max health, it's going to be an attempt to wipe the enemy team. Or at the very least, whittle down a lot of their healths a lot. If you're at low health and you're getting ganged, you want to use it just to keep yourself alive for 5 more seconds. Give or take. That's 5 seconds that they can't kill you, and if you're on the objective, that's 5 seconds for your team to reconverge. Or at the very least, 5 seconds for your team to get on the point as well, so when you die, it's still being contested. So again, the use of Eventide is a strategic one. But the two main usages of it, if you're max health, it's to hopefully not... It doesn't do enough damage to be a team wiper, even if you're at max health. Like, that's my one irritation with Eventide is that it doesn't do that much damage. Even at max health, you're not gonna really kill anybody on the other team unless they're already whittled down past half health. Like, if their healers or DPS are at half health, you might kill their team. But if their health is near max, you're not gonna kill anybody. So Eventide is really only to give that initial whop to their whole team if you're going for damage output. But as a Dark Knight, or as any tank, I would say, with the exception of maybe Warrior, stay on the objective. That's my #1 rule when I play Dark Knight. I don't care if I get the most kills. I don't care if I die the most. I don't care if I get no assists. My goal, whenever I play as my Dark Knight, and I'm playing PvP CC, it's to stay on the objective. I want to push that payload as far as I can. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please leave a like. I appreciate it. Yes. As a tank, you want to stay on that objective, and you want to push that objective. Don't go hunting. You know, if one of the enemy team runs away and they go around a corner, don't chase them. Stay on that point. Stay on that point. Because that is the point of the mode. I only play as tank, so that's good to know, huh? Yeah, if you're Warrior, if you're Warrior, I don't know, I've noticed Warriors are pretty damn good at DPSing, weirdly enough. So, Warrior would be the only one I'm going to throw out as an exception to this rule. But yeah, generally, if you're playing Paladin, or Dark Knight, or Gunbreaker, Gunbreaker might be the only other exception to this rule, but Gunbreaker I'll still count. You want to stay on the objective, and you want to push the objective. That's if you want to win. If you care more about your KD ratio, fuck the objective, fuck if you win or not, just go ham and go kill people. But yeah, that's tanks. DPS, there are some definitively, like, if you're DPS, you either want to play ranged DPS, like Machinist, Bard, Machinist, Bard. Yeah, you want to play ranged DPS, because, you know, all the melee classes have to reach you to do you damage. So as long as you stick from afar and do damage, you stun them, you keep them at bay, and you just whittle them with damage. You take no damage yourself, but you kill like several of the enemy team. So you either want to play range DPS, or if you're melee, you want to play Dragoon. Because Dragoon's ultimate, I keep calling it ultimate just because of other games like it. But if you're Dragoon's best ability, let's switch to it real quick. If you're playing Dragoon, they have Sky High. Sky High is a bitch. It's a bitch of an ability. Because you literally, you basically become invulnerable because you disappear from the map, so they can't attack you. So unless you already have a DOT on you, damage over time, you're set. And then you get to choose where to drop. And wherever you drop, you're going to hammer down an AoE attack that is way more effective than Eventide is. Eventide, like I said, is not great at, like, using DPS. If they're at 2/3 health, they're done. They're gonna die. Oh, we're having some connectivity issues here. Sorry, it looks like my internet cycled for a second there. Apologies for that. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah. Sky High, pretty much universal best for Dragoons. All right. queue up for the next one. I think it's my internet that's the issue today, because I fiddle with the settings a lot, and the settings are really generous towards performance right now. So I have no idea. How far are you through the MSQ? All the way through. I have played all the way through Endwalker. Thing is, my channel, you won't see that whole progress because I'm splitting my main channel into two. Because the algorithm is really against me, because over there I do 40k content and I did FF14. So now I'm switching all my FF14 content to this one. That way the algorithm can better suggest the two content types and I can actually grow again. So I'm splitting the content so they don't parasitically eat at each other. So, but yeah. I will be slowly uploading all the streams from over there. I did link, in the meantime, while that takes time, if you want to go to my 40k channel, all the streams of me playing through the MSQ are there. Unfortunately, I didn't stream myself playing through any of A Realm Reborn, but I did stream myself playing through all of Heaven's Ward. I played through all of Stormblood. I said Bloodstorm. I've played through all of Stormblood. I've played through all of Shadowbringers. I've played through all of Endwalker, and all of it was on stream. So just everything is on stream, with the exception of ARR. You see my 40k content? Nice. Love to hear it. Actually, after this stream, some of my friends in home wants to stop by. Get off my fucking... Get off my circle! It's my crystal! Get the fuck out of here. Shit! Sometimes you run into teams that are just a slog. So they're both nice. Love it. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Much appreciated, brother. Alright, boom. I res. Nice. Oh shit. Oh, please tell me I didn't activate that too early. I activated that too early. Oh no. Fuck. Yeah. Shit. I saw the counter and I was just like, oh, guard! But I didn't check how long. I hate turbulence. Turbulence is probably the most annoying fucking thing. Ah, yeah, my team went. Yeah. See, this is why you need to pay attention to the environmental hazards. You fuck. Alright. What am I using to even try to keep me alive? Yeah, fuck. Yeah, each map of Crystalline Conflict has environmental hazards. This map, don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I don't remember the names of the maps very well. But this Cloud Top one has turbulence, which will flip your ass up. You do get a counter warning, but the thing is, if you activate guard, you won't get flipped off and you won't lose half your health. If you don't activate guard, and if you don't activate guard because you either used it or whatever the case may be, you're kind of screwed. Guards, the thing is, everybody has the guard ability. Like, that's not just tanks, that's everybody. Everybody has usage of guard, everybody has usage of purify. That's universal. Purify is the most strategic ability to use because it gets rid of all your debuffs and stuns. Like, it gets rid of all that junk. I think the enemy team hasn't noticed yet. No, no, they just noticed. They just noticed. They fucking ran with it. Fuck you, bitch. Get distracted, punk. Okay. They're like, you fucking dick, man, killing me. Shit. No, even tight. There we go. I get 5 more seconds, bitch. How's it feel? How's it feel? Oh, there it goes. I didn't notice the timer. Yep, you did. Do that for maps? It's cool they do that for maps. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm eager for more maps to be added to CC. Because once they add CC, new CC maps, I can't wait to see the different environmental hazards they can throw out. The other 2 maps that they got, one of them is like a magma map. I think that one's based on a Stormblood area. That one, little, you know the bomb creatures? I can't remember the name of what they're called right now. The fire sprite things, they turn into bombs. Well, those create aisles of explosions that you can dodge. And individually, they're not going to do a ton of damage to you. They do a lot more than you really want to do, especially with the enemy wailing on you. But, they don't do a shit ton of damage. But the more of them you get, like, hooked up in, the worse it's gonna be. Oh yeah, they wiped us out. Yeah, they win. And I'm down another star. Yeah, the hard thing about ranking up is every time you lose a match, it brings you down a tier. But every time you win, you only go up 1 unless you win like several in a row. If you win several in a row, you get a streak point, which basically means when you win, you get an additional tier thing. But, yeah. But yeah, this right here is the most important thing to me, is when I'm scoring how well I did, is how long was I on the objective. That's what time is for CC, is how long were you on the objective. I was on the objective second most. This healer on the enemy team was on it more than I was, which is not good. But that is generally what I look at most to see how well I did in my performance. Unfortunately, to get whatever map you get in CC, it's completely random. Well, sorry, it's not completely random. The problem is they have, like, this map is going to be the one everybody plays for this amount of time. I think it's like a 3-hour rotation. So for 3 hours straight, if you're spamming CC, you would play nothing but that map. And then it'll switch to the next map, and then everybody plays that map for like 3 hours straight. And so on and so forth. So they rotate between the 3 maps that they have throughout the day. But everyone has to play them for... I wish it was just randomized. So every match, it was like, oh, you could be playing any of the 3. But the thing is, you can actually kind of time it and know what you have to deal with, so you can prepare for it. So some people will probably like that. I don't. Plus, it also makes it so a little unfun when you're spamming CC, because you're gonna be playing the same map over and over and over and over again until the 3-hour rotation hits. That's not a way to do it. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I wish it was randomized. That way, each time felt dynamic. But unfortunately, instead everybody plays the same ones for like 3 hours and then switches to the next one. And I don't even know if 3 hours is the actual clock. I just know they switch between the 3 over the course of several hours. And it's an invisible clock. Like you don't get to like time it yourself and you're like, oh, okay, I don't want to play this map. I'll wait this amount of time. Nah, you pretty much just guess. It's kind of an unnecessary limitation. It's not a big deal. Again, the game mode is still really fun, but it can get very annoying. Okay, so let's queue up for another one. Let's go for another ranked. Yeah, I don't really play any casual. Not that there's really any difference in terms of like rewards and stuff. I don't know. I just find there's not much of a difficulty gap either. So I usually play ranked just so I can get some of the... I think the one difference is that in ranked you actually, you go up as PvP rank if you do well there. And even if you do badly, you still go up in XP. So So, I don't know, that's like the only advantage to doing ranked versus casual. The only other thing I don't like about, and this is all PvP by the way, this is across the board, CC, Frontlines, Rival Wings, they don't, well, they kind of do in Frontline because it tells you when you're in second or third place, but generally speaking, your PvP profile doesn't tell you how often you lose, which I don't like, because it makes it impossible for you to know the exact number of matches you've played. Because the thing is, they don't tell you how many matches you played just as that number, and they don't tell you how many times you've lost versus how many times you've won. They only tell you how many times you've won. So I know I've won 58 CC matches. But that doesn't help me determine like how bad I'm doing overall or how good I'm doing overall, or it doesn't give me a frame of reference to see how good that is. It's just like, oh, you've won this many times. Like, okay, how many times did I lose? Or just tell me how many times I've played. That way I can do the calculation of how many times I've lost. Doesn't get the same competitive rush, I feel you. You need that sense of progression. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on, let me check something. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't max out on wolf marks, because those max out really quickly when you're playing CC. Okay, Control C. I've maxed out on my tombstones, exception of the astronomy. No, I haven't maxed out wolf marks yet. That's good. By the way, if you play the current season of PvP, just know that it is important to play this season if you want to get the gear I'm wearing right now. On. Yeah, the gear I'm wearing is the Archfiend gear, or Archfiend set. Sword excluded, even though it looks like it matches the set. It is technically a separate thing. But the only way you can get the gear I'm wearing right now, the Archfiend set, is through PvP. It's thankfully it's not class locked. Archfiend can be worn by any class. It's also all level 1 gear. It's just an aesthetic thing that you apply with glamour, which I got applied. But yeah, this gear is only available. Let me put on the headgear for you. This gear is only available if you play through the series Momstones. But good news is, I think this season, or this PvP series season, whatever we want to call it, I think it lasts another few months. I think it's already been won, and I think it rotates out after 4 months. So you have, I think, 3 months, or somewhere around 3 or 2 months left to grind out for Archfiend. That's sick. I definitely need to play season. Yeah, I am. Hold on, let me. Yeah, I will say it's not easy to do. Because, okay, so this is the series Momstone, like, season, right? I played through all of that. Now, to level up a series, you get XP. You level up an XP for the series. You see it right there in my PvP profile. You get that every time you play a match, even if you lose. Even if you lose, you get XP. But the downside is it's really slow to progress if you lose a lot. And it's not even really that fast if you are winning. It's because the thing is, if you lose, I think you only get 700 XP, something like that. And if you win, you get like 1200. Right, that's like the difference. You get 1200 if you win. I don't know if that's the exact number. I actually haven't paid attention very well. But it's a pretty major difference. Now, you're going to feel like you're progressing at a decent pace, even if you're losing a lot at first. Like, for the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers, you're going to... You only have to get, like, I think 1,000 to, like, level up a series. But they add 500 XP to, like, the max you need every time you go up, like, every 5 tiers, if not more. All the way to the point where you're at, like, 10... Where I'm at. which is 10,000. And it's been 10,000 for me since I reached I want to say 15 or 20. Nah, ever since I hit 20, it's been 10,000 XP I need to get to unlock the next tier. So 10,000 XP to get to 21, 10,000 to get to 22, 10,000 to get to 23. So you're gonna be playing a lot of matches. And don't worry, all PvP adds to this. It's not just CC. So if you're doing frontlines, and if you're doing the frontline roulette, that bonus XP does also apply to both your PvP rank and to your series rank. At least that's what I've heard. And when I did it, it did seem to level me up faster. But yeah, each level is going to slow down as you go, and it's going to take a lot of time. So if you want to do it quickly, you're going to be spamming CC, because that's the fastest PvP mode, and you can probably do, unless you're doing the roulette, which again, if you're doing the roulette with the front line, that'll give you enough to justify doing a roulette. But if you're playing like the normal modes with no bonus XP, just spam CC if you're going for efficiency, because CC will go faster, because each round is 5 minutes. One round of frontline is like 40, depending, unless it's like a landslide victory. So in the time it takes to do one frontline match, you can do about 4 or 5 frontline matches, if not more, and you can really progress that XP. So I would definitely widely recommend playing, play the frontline roulette, but once that's done, spam CC. That's for like XP gain. But other than that, that's my friendly tip as someone who's had to do it. Had to progress through this nonsense. Alrighty. Actually, real quick, before I get shot, first of all, change that. What's your plate? Yes, that's what Daddy wants. Let's see, actually, portraits. There we go. Now what should we say? Alright, rotate me. Oh, one other useful class to play, though it's kind of tricky. One class that is good in theory, utility-wise, is Reaper for PvP, because they're the Reaper ultimate slash limit break causes all the enemies within an AoE to run away. Like, it sends them in fear. It can be used effectively, but unfortunately, in practice, I've noticed it's very ineffective at doing anything substantial. As far as I would describe, like it's a bit of a hit or miss kind of limit break. And Reaper as a whole also seemingly doesn't do a ton of DPS. It does depend on the player, of course, but yeah, the Reaper has been a bit of a hit or miss when it comes to PvP for me. You really got to be careful how you use its limit break. It's an effective limit break if used correctly, but it does have its downsides to it. YouTube tells me you guys are getting a lot of buffering and issues. Is that actually reflective of your experience right now, or no? Yeah, it's a cool idea, but unfortunately, it seems to not work too well. It does depend on the enemy team you're up against. If the enemy team you're up against are kind of dumb and they clump together, well, at that point, it's still better to play a Dragoon, because if they're clumped together, if you're a Dragoon, you can use Sky High, you can, like, wipe their team. Or if you're White Mage, you can use that Kamehameha Wave shit, which just kills everything. Or if you're Sage, you got that gun ability. Can't remember what it is at this point. You know, there's lots of classes that have, like, this big, like, either straight line AoE or just, like, a drop-down AoE that are just devastating. But if you have a Reaper in that mode, they can also use their Limit Break to cause everybody to run away. Was maybe 5 minutes now? Good now. Okay. Yeah, it's been doing that all day. I know that yesterday my entire town was out of internet, so I'm not sure if the issues that the stream is experiencing are because of that or because of residuals from that, or if the new settings I set up this morning are not having a good time with everything else. I don't know. My old settings, the stream worked fine. Like, I had like no issues, and now I'm regretting I overrode those. I don't know, I'll fiddle with it. It seems like it's every like 20 minutes or so there's an error or a buffer issue. Right. Yeah. That's the thing. I don't think we know, because it wasn't our ISP provider, because not everybody in town has the same one. Like, ours is local ISP. Some people own Spectrum around here. You know, there's varying different types, so it wasn't the ISP. We did have a thunderstorm, but that was late in the evening. Before that, we didn't really have any issues. Oh, sorry, before that we did have issues. It was all day. Get off my fucking point, thank you. Alright, so it looks like my team's pretty set. Back off. Okay. Yeah, because they pretty much wiped us over there. Yeah, see, that's Sky High, by the way. It's a bitch of an ability. So that's again why I'm not sure if it was the ISP provider or if it's weather. Pretty sure it wasn't ISP because again everybody in town had the same issue. I'm still not sure if this whole inactivity issue is because of my new settings or because of that. I find it weird it's every like 20-minute intervals, so that, I don't know. If it was my settings, it should be a constant issue all the time. So I'm thinking it's the residuals from whatever the hell was ailing our internet in the town yesterday. But again, it's a weird thing. Oh shit, you bitch. Yeah, fuck. I'm trying to run away so I can regain my health. Might turn this around on us. We gotta contest that. We gotta contest that right now, or we're fucked. Yeah, we lost. Damn it. We had a good start. And we lost steam partway through the ranch. Oh well. Yeah, I did my job at least. I held on the objective. Like I said, most matches you're not gonna win because it's 80% how good your team is. If your team is good and you're doing good and everybody's pulling their weight and the other team aren't as good, you win. The other team is way more coordinated, you fucked most of the time. I found, which is unfortunate, but it's just how it is. Queue up for the next one. Right. Seems like team cohesion is really key. Reminds me of League. Yeah, and the sad part is you can't queue up with a group. That is like one of the most depressing things for me. You can't queue up in this mode as a group. You can't have a pre-made group. So it's not like you can get in with your buds and have like a pre-made, like, you know, Discord group and you're like, alright guys, we're loading in, let's go. And I really think that's a missed opportunity. I think they should have a third, like, queue thing where you queue in groups. If they might add that in the future. I'm not saying that they're not going to. They just haven't so far. And with how it currently is, it is entirely, it's like gambling. You know, like you're rolling the dice. If you're lucky, you'll get a team that even silently you can be cohesive, you can communicate, you can work together, all without really talking. Or you're unlucky and you get a bunch of lone wolves who want to do their own thing. And if you get a group of, if you end up getting queued with a lot of DPS players who all just care about their KD ratios, then you're probably going to lose. Because they care only about their KD ratio, they're not going to stay on the point. They're not going to defend the point. They're gonna do what I call chasing the rabbit. Chasing the rabbit is when an enemy player who's slightly injured, or they're injured a little bit, and they run away and they run after them, even if it's right towards the enemy like baseline. If you do that, most of the time, especially if they haven't manually healed themselves, because everybody's got recuperate. If they haven't done that and they're running away and you're chasing them, chances are they're running away to lead you into a trap where a couple of their other buddies are, and they're all gonna gang you. It's like 8% of the time. Yeah, so most matches you're gonna end up with a bunch of people who can't communicate. And the thing is, you can't type in chat or anything you want. You can only use pre-made like phrases and stuff, like "good job attacking this enemy," things like that. Same with World of Tanks. Yeah. Again, it's still fun, but it's just like a part of me really wants them to have a third mode where you can go in with pre-made group. But until they add that, it's just the luck of the draw. Alright, open up them fucking doors. I wanna kill people. Oh, also, your team composition isn't the same every time. Sometimes you'll get a team of nothing but tanks. Because I've played a game where it was me, 2 warriors, 1 gunbreaker, and a paladin. Like, that was our whole group. We were a whole group of tanks versus a whole group of DPS. We won, but it's other things like that also kind of really affect the match. Yeah, for example, their team right now, they got 2 healers. They have 2 people who can heal their group. We do not have that. Pretty good strong start here, but we did last time as well. They focused on me. Damn it. Ray Darkstar, welcome back. How you doing? This does put everyone on the level playing field, though. Yeah, it does, but it doesn't feel like it half the time. Like, when you play, for example, one day I played 80 matches in a row. I won 2 of them. And in that 80 matches, I saw the same team composition of another team, like, 4 times. So, I don't think I don't know, sometimes it doesn't feel like that's the case. I'm not saying, like, someone's working the system and somehow they're getting into the same group every time. But, I don't know, there's been some... Also, with the botting and the cheating that's been happening, until they fix the cheating issue, that's not gonna be a true statement. Like, the people who are cheating are definitely not on the same playing field as someone like me who's just playing the game properly. So far in these matches, I haven't noticed anybody cheating, but there have been matches where, again, someone used an LB twice in a row. And I don't mean that they used one LB that looks like it's 2 moves. I mean, like, it was the same exact LB twice. So there's cheating going on. Unfortunately, it's hard to catch, but when you catch it, there's really nothing you can do. You noticing something in the middle of a match isn't exactly proof that they actually cheated. In my case, I am recording footage, but... Ah, fuck, he chased me. Oh, you... Really? You had barely any... No, I want my own teammate to die. Red Mage, please die. Fuck you. He had, like, almost max health, and he stole that health from me. Fuck you. I now hope we lose. Just to spite you. Dickhead. Oh, my health is almost max, but I could use a soul healing. Oh, the tank there, he's almost dead. He can be the difference between winning and losing. Oh, no, go take the healing from him. Fuck you. I hate it when people do that. Selfish bastards. Ah, so close. Yeah, there was a buffering there a second ago. I saw that. I don't think that's my settings. That is very weird. I don't think that's my settings. If it was my settings, it would be a bit more consistent than that. But like every 25 minutes, like at the 25-minute mark, it's like there's this weird cut in the connection. Done fixing whatever happened. Is that? Yeah. Just gotta get them off the point. Just gotta get them off the point for like a couple seconds and then we win. Come on, res me, res me, res me. Yeah, it's been doing like this weird stream freeze every 25 minutes. Again, it's 25 minutes on the mark. And if it was my settings, it should be a constant issue. But but 20, like, I don't know. None of my settings explain something like that. There's this random. I think it's the internet itself. Whatever happened last night is still causing me. Spirit box, really? I'll sing a religious hymn later. Be like, "Dear machine god, please forgive mine transgressions." The moment I get over there, they're hyper focusing on me because I don't know if I'm the main tank. Because all we need to do to win is get all of them off the point for 5 seconds. That's it. 5 seconds off the point completely, we win. But they are sticking to it like a fucking magnet. longest slog I've ever had to go through. Like, they are determined not to lose this point. God damn, jeez. Yeah, it's definitely the longest overtime match I've ever done. Yeah, they single me out when I'm over there, because they kill me way too fast, especially when I get my buffs on. So it's definitely not one or two of them hitting me. They're all focusing on me when I'm over there. They could be focusing on us tanks, but they've been leaving the warrior alone, so I don't know what's going on. When I'm over there, they're like, they narrow in on my ass. Yeah, right now, we don't get them off the... Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, like I said, Eventide is terrible for long if you're not maxed out. Didn't even phase him. They really gotta buff that ability because it's the immortal part makes it really good. Maybe that's why they lowered the damage output. But it is just not, unless the enemy's health is already basically 0. It's kind of useless. Yeah. That was a slog. That was a slog. All that we still lost. We were so close to winning too. They turned it around. They turned it around real quick there. Oh, man.
Oh.
How long have I been going? 2.5 hours. Alright, I'm gonna stay streaming for another few minutes. Because I want to see if it does it again. I want to see if it does the error at the 25-minute mark again. Because it did it last time at 2:25 on the clock. Not on the clock, but on the timer for the stream. So that means another 18 minutes. Another 18 minutes, there should be another break in the connection. I want to see if it does it again. If it doesn't do it on it, then maybe my 25 interval thing is wrong and it's just a random issue. But the stream is perfectly smooth for almost a half hour straight. And then there's that that tells me the stream settings are fine, but it's the connection that just has an issue every 30 minutes. Yeah, but after that, I'm gonna hop off for a bit for both channels. So it's been a fun stream though, besides the technical issues. No, it did it just now. It did it just now, so it's not. Yeah, it's a random issue. Yeah, it did it just now. It's a random issue. I don't know. It's a strange thing. I don't know. It's odd. I'll end the stream there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for the technical issues. Hopefully, again, those could be resolved with minimal, with too much minimal fuckery. I'll stream again soon. Hopefully, the Alliance raid, and hopefully by then, whatever this issue is that I'm experiencing on my end is gone. But yeah, have a wonderful evening, everybody. I'll be streaming on my main on the 40K channel later today as well. Again, hopefully the issues will be gone for that as well. I'll be streaming over there an open mic conversation about the Horus Heresy game that's coming out. That's already got the miniatures and box sets for pre-order available. You know, that thing, that's going to be a fun convo. And, yeah, look out for more videos getting uploaded over here. Mainly, it's going to be, mainly, when it comes to, like, the streams of my journey through FF, again, I'm thinking it's a better approach is going to be cutting those down into actual videos instead of just re-uploading the whole raw stream. But let me know if you guys want me to put the whole raw stream up and an edited version of that as well. You know, maybe both would be fine. But I don't know, for just so it's a little bit more dynamic than just throwing up the raw stream, editing it down into videos would be good. Would be good. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Have an amazing day, evening, whatever the case may be for you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.